Hi there, garden friends, and welcome to my little cottage garden in south of Sweden. I am Sara, and it's a beautiful summer day. It's a bit cloudy and lots of traffic in my little village. And I am out in my garden to harvest flowers today. And you who have followed me for a while, you know that I mainly grow vegetables. I have my home garden where I grow vegetables to provide my family with vegetables all year round, and it's amazing. But since 2019 I also have this little cottage, and having two gardens makes it possible for me to fulfill all kinds of dreams that I have about gardening. And one thing that I have been longing for is to grow more flowers. So when I start a new season, I tend to give myself a challenge, saying that this year you have to grow this or that, and you have to learn this or that. So I challenge myself in different subjects. And last summer I wanted to know how to grow cut flowers. So I learned about that. And this year I wanted to grow even more cut flowers and also learn how to sell cut flowers. Because, my gardens produce a lot of flowers and I love to watch them, I love to handle them, I love to harvest them, I love to make bouquets and everything. But how is it like to sell flowers? So this year I have given myself a challenge to learn how to sell flowers. That was actually the machine who provides my garden with fertilizers, with the grass clippings. So I go to the church to get grass clippings whenever I hear the machine, So I'm very pleased today. Well, back to the subject. I wanted to learn how to sell flowers because it's great fun to have a use for the flower. Not only for me, in person, and my family and friends. I could never use this many flowers. It's not possible. So in the beginning of summer I made a call for Asta flower. It's a florist in the nearest town, Växjö, and it's the oldest flower shop in Växjö, so it's really a nice place. And I wanted to ask them if they wanted to sell my flowers, and they said yes. So I do have great flowers. We had a meeting and she came to see the flowers and to meet me. I have a big brand myself, my name, my person in Sweden. So connected to the flowers, it's easy to sell the flowers. So we made a try a couple of weeks ago. I delivered her flower and she sold them, and in just 2 days I think all of them were sold, the bouquets. So I simply harvest, I deliver, and she put together the bouquets and sell them. And I get to learn how to do this, and it's great fun. So today, with this very long introduction, I'm going to take you with me when I am harvesting for this delivery, for this week's bouquets at Asta Flower. So starting with the Snapdragons. Beautiful. I have 6 varieties and I'm going to harvest them each and every color and just make bunches and put them in water and then go on to the next flower. Let's get started. And there are so many. I can't believe I've grown them all. The Snapdragons are so easy to harvest. These ones are apple blossom. I think they are just beautiful, don't you think? White and this little pink thing. They have been a bit of a struggle for me to grow. the Snapdragons. I lost a few of the sowings to some, small creatures, larvae, caterpillars, whatever you call them. But that made me so angry, So I made even more sowings and I succeeded. One thing that is very good for me as a gardener is that my florist, she prefers to have the flowers just cut, not prepared in any way, not stripping the leaves or anything. She wants them just like this, so that she can prepare them herself. And this saves me so much work. I don't have to, harvest and then prepare and then deliver. I simply harvest, I put them in buckets, and I just drive. Well, that was not completely true. Sometimes I harvest the flowers and I put them in my basement. I have this food cellar, with kind of cold temperatures also in summertime. So if I harvest the evening before or early in the morning and then deliver later the same day, I keep them in a cold place, and that's very good for the flowers. They keep very well. This one is not in a perfect shape. It's a bit too old, but I think I will just bring it to the florist to see what she can do with it. Because if I cut it, I will increase the amount of stems that grows up from the plant after I've harvested, so I get new shoots. They look absolutely beautiful. Makes me so happy. I can't even believe that I have grown these from the tiniest seed you can ever imagine. The colors are just beautiful. Well, let's move on, shall we, with the Jerusalem artichokes. Jerusalem artichokes are one of my favorites in the vegetable garden, simply because it survives in the ground even in winter in Sweden. So it's, when everything is finished in wintertime in the vegetable garden, I can go out and dig up some Jerusalem artichokes, and they are so useful. And in Sweden we mainly grow varieties that do not flower in our climate. All Jerusalem artichokes flower, but not in our climate. But this is a variety that actually do, and this is Bianca. It's related to the sunflowers, so lovely yellow flowers. Do not flower yet, but you can see the buds here, and they look similar to the sunflowers as well. And they are absolutely beautiful, and they keep very well in a vase, like a week or so, and they put a little color among the pink and yellow and ish colors in the bouquet. Put some green in the bouquet. I hope that Martina will like this at the florist. Don't know if she tried it before. They're also very easy to cut because they sprout with the new shoots. So if I harvest, they will come again. Excellent flower, even if it's not flower. right now. Here they are, Jerusalem artichokes from my garden. I can't believe they will actually end up in a really beautiful bouquet made from a profession. I think this will make them happy. I know that customers love to buy sunflowers in summertime, and I mean, what can be better than locally produced? It's like 20 kilometers from the garden to the florist, so it could not be more fresh than this. I love to be able to provide people with this beauty. Well, I think I'm starting to, run out of time. I will have to do the Amarant, the red Amarant is so beautiful, but should I harvest that too? I don't know. I know she will sell whatever I can give her, but let's take the zinnias first. And this is bronze fennel. I love bronze fennel, and these plants are actually overwintered from last year. Kind of surprised me because we had quite a cold winter and a very cold spring. They seem to lose some of their magic color when they overwinter. The leaves are not that bronze colored, but the flowers are super. Here I see though, I was told that customers that buy flowers in a flower shop may not be that tolerant to insects on the flowers. So I try to watch careful, simply to see that I don't send her something that could annoy people. This is the first time I send her the bronze fennel, so I'm not sure which kind of stem she prefers. I will just have to wait and see. If I can grow bronze fennel more or less like a perennial plant, that would be perfect, because it will give me lots and lots to harvest with almost no work except the harvest. And bronze fennel is amazing in bouquets, I think, along with the flowers, other flowers. I prefer them when they are not fully open, because they are very, very yellow then. But I think this will work. This is the last stem from this garden. And now I'm going to head home to harvest some Amarant and some more Zinnias, because I know I have some steady stems at home as well. So this is what will go to the florist this week, and I'm so happy to give myself this time to learn about this. I mean, I might not even use this knowledge for something, but it's interesting to know how things works, you know? And especially since I grow the flowers, I have the flowers, and it's really such a joy to see them at other places and in people's homes. You know, it's not possible for me to sell vegetables. I have decided that it's not useful. It's not going to bring me an income that is worth the effort. So I stay with the vegetables to provide my family with greens. But maybe I can sell some flowers. Locally produced flowers are very trendy in Sweden right now, but it's not that many florists that can find locally produced flowers. Most of them are imported from the rest of the world, and it would, I think, be a really nice thing if I can be a part of a change in that matter. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed to follow also this journey with flowers in my gardens. Please subscribe my channel if you want more updates from this little garden, both on vegetables and flowers. See you soon again. Bye bye.